Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. We're going to talk today about Bitcoin halving, the Google trend of that, and money. Why does it matter though? So, hi everyone. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the bell button, and obviously leave a like, all kinds of good stuff. If we get a ton of likes, I may run around naked at some point. I won't really, I'm joking. But yeah, likes are good, it helps the channel go further. Anywho, now, we're going to talk about psychology, Bitcoin halving, money. People haven't worked out yet. People haven't worked out what Bitcoin is yet. And this is a topic I wanted to talk about a while ago, about what is Bitcoin and money. But I've not really done it yet. Probably because it'll probably bore people. But I want to try and make it a bit more exciting with some relevance to the world and economic kind of crisis and downturns and all kinds of horrendous stuff that's happening right now. New. Bitcoin chart, sell signal on the Hitman looks quite interesting. I don't even know what setting that is on the Hitman, but it looks pretty damn good. Let me just make sure I can. That's the That's the one. That is the one. That is the official daily setting for one I use. So, if you want a link to that, by the way, check the comments. There's all well, I'll check the bio or whatever. So, have you ever wondered when you speak to your friends, family, or whatever, and when Bitcoin is either doing something extreme, as in a massive drop, or a massive high, people want to know about it. Now, they don't want to know about it when nothing really exciting is happening because it's not in the limelight, it's not in the news. That's the biggest thing. I don't think people have worked out that to make money, you've got to invest in assets low. To not make money is the opposite side of that, obviously, is when you buy it high. But always interest in the highs as well. So let's look at some Google Trends. Bitcoin halving has been trending up quite nicely over the last couple of, let's look at the last 30 days. A lot of people are interested in Bitcoin halving. It's obviously, it's happening right now. We know what's happening. If I go to the last 5 years, this might be a bit better. Haha. So, last halving, makes sense, June 2016. This halving, we're increasing. There's more people, right? That's good, right? However, this is interesting because these are still the same people that are kind of looking at things. You've got to look at like the life cycle of Bitcoin as well. If I go 5 years on this, I figure out that whenever Bitcoin does something, it trends up, as you can see. So the last halving, where is it? This little nibble here. The bull run. Okay. And this was the last rise. Remember that? The 13k retest? Boom. So it's interesting to know that what happens with that. But people, I don't think, have worked out that this is money yet. I genuinely think that. I think people have no idea. And when you look at the like of money as well, what's been going up over the last few months is obviously money. Money problems, money issues, checks getting bailed out, money in the economy, inflation, all kinds of boring stuff. Yeah. Right? With that in mind, people, I don't think, have worked out that a low Bitcoin is money, which is interesting. So if you are like in the space and you are learning the space, and if you want to try and help people out, point them in the right direction and tell them that Bitcoin is also money. So when you look at the life cycle of money as well, past 5 years as an example, you're going to see something interesting. It's quite steady. It's a steady flow. But over the last few months with COVID-19, it really has risen. So are people having money issues? Most likely yes, because they've been on short time of work. They've obviously factories, job losses, in unemployment. And let's look at some buzzwords. Unemployment. I've not checked these, so this could be really interesting. Massively trending because it's a thing, it's happening. But when you look at the likes of Bitcoin and you look at the likes of like cryptocurrency, people haven't worked out that this could be the savior. Could be the savior. It's not proof yet. But when you look at like the trends of when things went crazy, you've got to look at the facts. People right now have not joined the gaps together that a highly inflatable market is possible with the Federal Reserve pumping money into things like a blooming stripper, if you want to use that analogy. It's kind of interesting when they don't see that link. It's like putting cars on a tyre. freaking hell. Tyres on a car, people haven't worked it out yet. It's like being in a desert going, oh, there's 4 tyres there. What do I do with those? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll set them on fire. No, you put them on a car and you go somewhere. That is kind of what it feels like right now. And there's all kinds of terms you can search for. But if you look at Bitcoin and you look at all the previous areas of where we've been in the last 12 months, Bitcoin gets excited with the search terms. That was the dump, the big massive dump, the big all horrendous dump. And this was a retest of 13k. People are only interested in this asset when shit hits a fan or it's pink and fluffy and going rosy and it's a winner. Oh, we're at 10k, we're going to go to 100k. Yay! Noobs have lost again. If you see me looking at this screen, it's because I'm in a trade, I'm seeing what's happening. Anyways, so some analysis for you. I personally believe, not financial advice, we are going to come down at some point over the next few weeks. Okay, I am in a short right now. Whether that holds or not, I don't know. But I think this relief rally is kind of ended right now. I believe that we are going to see possibly some manipulation of miners selling. But you've got to also look at the facts that people are investing in Bitcoin right now due to the free money they're getting from the governments in the US and America, wherever in the world, right? They're putting money into Bitcoin. I personally believe they're doing it at the wrong time. I think they should wait a little bit. But when you start considering the miners are going to have their income, gone, halving. When you consider that they are selling quite a lot of Bitcoin, when you look at the whale alerts, you can see the massive amounts of money. There is a huge area that we could be thinking, well, this could be a huge manipulated spike downwards to accumulate, just to make sure that they're all right over the next 6 months. Because halving usually creates a price bump. Now, this is where I'm going with this. If halving does create a price bump 2 to 3 months afterwards, awesome, huge, good news, because we're all holders, aren't we? I'm a big believer in Bitcoin, but I do believe we're going to come lower first. With that in mind, we are going to start seeing an increase in search terms when we go high. When we go towards 10k, we're going to go high. If we've still got a financial, economic mess, and Bitcoin is high, and people are not trusting this financial system, we're going to probably see a potential FOMO rush of people going, actually, but it requires people to join the dots that this is actually money. So the biggest problem we've got right now, we've got lockdown. No one can use or spend any cryptocurrencies, realistically. Well, you can, you just can't do it in a shop. So that's an issue. But that's the same everywhere else. Look at oil. Ooh, that's a good point. Let's look at oil. What happened with this? Bear with me. All the people wanting to buy oil. So oil crashed. So that is the issue with supply and demand. If there's too much supply and there's no demand for it, things are going to crash. With Bitcoin, with cryptocurrency, with certain cryptocurrency, there's a scarcity element. There will never be a certain amount of coins going over the certain amount that is put in the script. With real, tangible US dollars, that is potentially printed out of a printer in some warehouse, it doesn't matter as much long term because they'll always print it out. It does matter in the short term because it will always, it will create a massive ripple effect in the currency markets all the time. They don't give a shit. Basically, they don't care. Whereas we do. So, with that said, once people start linking the element that Bitcoin is money, Ethereum can be used as money, XRP can be used as money, and the prices go up, we're going to start seeing a ripple effect. When you've got that ripple effect already happening with the economy and fake money jumping into things, businesses going out of business, all kinds of crazy stuff, we're going to start seeing the potential start of the bull run. Now, I'm not going to make any wild predictions, but my honest feeling is I think we are going to come down first, right? I've already said this. I think do not rule out 4K, do not rule out 5.2. Just in case, right? But if this does clear and we start getting momentum due to people linking halving and money together, linking the fact that you can spend cryptocurrency and you can own the rights to that cryptocurrency and you're not going to get froze out by the bank and you don't have to do all kinds of other stuff, people are going to start getting a bit more bullish and that FOMO mentality will kick in. All kinds of people will get very, very excited. That is what I think will be the catalyst over time. It's not going to happen immediately, but people have to link it together. They haven't done that. Okay, and the search terms are pretty much showing that. So there you go. That's today's video done. Very, very easy, simple. It's a bit random, I know. But it's a psychological barrier that we all have. We do not want to invest in things that are low. We always want to invest in things when they're high, when they're successful, when they're good. Happens in the stock market all the time when things go to the moon. Let's buy Tesla at $600. Yeah. Cool. Nice one. Let's buy into oil because it's $1. Come on. Think about it. Anyways. Don't forget to subscribe.